Hey guys, welcome back to the news. The League of Northern Democrats (LNG), currently led by the former governor of Kano State, Ibrahim, has flagged off some dangerous moves to transform into a national platform in a bid to midwife a political system that would unseat President Bola Tinubu in 2027. Investigations by Nigerian Tribune confirmed that the League, which originally started as a movement of like-minded northern political warhorses who are largely disenchanted with the governance model under President Bola Tinubu. And after their initial meetings, which succeeded in harnessing political bigwigs across the northwest, northeast, and north-central region, it was learnt that the group has resolved to expand its focus and engage southern political interests that would enable it to raise a formidable party that would unseat President Bola Tinubu in 2027. Sources informed news reporters that the plan is to expand the scope across the southern states, while a special focus would be placed on the southwest, the base of the incumbent president. It was gathered that stakeholders in the group had calculated that unless a formidable pan-Nigerian political structure is put in place ahead of 2027, Tinubu would be too strong to contend with. A source close to the situation had said that the thinking of the political bigwigs, with the president's control of the political structure, the ruling party, and the inroads he has made into the main opposition party, the People's Democratic Party, it would be difficult, very, very difficult to unseat him. But leaving him would mean that Nigeria would continue to wallow in its suffering. And if we fought against the military rule as a nation, the essence of that is to avoid the rule of one man. But Tinubu's firm hold on political fragments may take us back to the danger of one man's rule. The former governor of Jigawa State, Alhaji Saliu Lamido, had said in an interview with Saturday Tribune that Tinubu was already becoming an emperor who would be difficult to dislodge in 2027, a sentiment largely shared by, people of LND. It was learnt that the LND leadership had concluded plans to woo political figures from southern states in their determination to build a pan-Nigerian platform meant to wrestle the presidency from Bola Tinubu in 2027. It was also gathered that a special focus is being placed on the southwest, given the zone's voting strength and the prosperity to ensure the bloc's votes. Tinubu's influence in the zone was already taken into consideration. Now, with sources disclosing that the group would prefer to raise a candidate from the southwest to fight Tinubu, with the near collapse of the plot to lure the ex-president Goodluck Jonathan into the presidential race due to the constitutional constraint that bears a vice president who succeeds his late boss from seeking office more than once, a condition Jonathan had fulfilled in 2011. It was learned that the group is looking towards raising a candidate from the southwest. Sources said that two former governors from the southwest who are believed to know the Tinubu system inside out and a sitting governor are being x-rayed for this assignment. Now, a source had said that the group is almost concluding that the PDP might not be useful for the assignment at hand and that another broad-based group would have to be launched to carry out this plan. Sources also said that some former governors from the South-South are also being examined as possible replacements for Tinubu on the basis of an understanding that such a candidate would agree to spend only one term to complete the 2 terms of southern Nigeria. And here we have it, my country people. The plan is ongoing. Well, I don't really know what's happening. These Northerners, they are definitely planning something. Yes, we know. But this has gotten to another level whereby all these things are underground plans or sources from within the cabals of these guys are dishing out this information that see, this is how they want to plot this, this thing. This is how they want to zone, each candidate. This is what they intend on doing ahead of 2027. So they've already mapped out their blueprints, and in fact, who knows, implementation might be ongoing. We do not know. But all these things is being done ahead of 2027 so that Tinubu, would not be too strong to be contended with. They want to form a formidable force, bringing a worthy candidate that would pose as a strong opponent to Tinubu ahead of 2027 and also the APC. So my country people, they've said if Nigeria can fight against military rule as a nation, then they can also fight Tinubu's government, Tinubu's dictatorship government, Tinubu's one-man rule government, and all of that. Yes, let's not deny that there've been talks on Jonathan coming back. Some northern politicians and some southern politicians are also trying to see how they can bring Jonathan back. We've been hearing talks, in 2023, some persons had went ahead to purchase this presidential nomination form for Goodluck Jonathan back then when they sold it for 100 million naira. Some northern groups had purchased the form for Jonathan to partake in the election. But unfortunately, he did not accept. He did not accept to partake in the election. Else they were ready to purchase the form for him. Now these talks are ongoing that Jonathan should come on board, leaving other political parties and their candidates to fend for themselves. Now nobody is talking about the party which they will emerge. So this plot is a divided plot. Like some certain regions are doing their own, other regions, but the north are definitely cooking. So regardless, they are sourcing for candidates, qualified candidates that can stand, against the APC and Tinubu. Then, when it comes to 2027, a possible political alliance between these political parties, more like a political merger, may take place. Thus, a strong opposition force against the APC ahead of 2027. So my country people, make una come chook mouth for this matter. I'm dropping here, guys. Kindly share your thoughts on this in the comments section. Thank you.